Alrighty, time for another episode of Surviving Mars. Now, in the last episode, we honestly didn't make that much progress, mainly because I have been trying to get these stupid water deposits to show up. Unfortunately, they are not showing up. So, we're going to have to take matters into our own hands by using something that I've never used as a mainstream form of water production, which is these moisture vaporators. I don't believe I have a lot of them. In fact, I have none of them. But we should have a rocket here ready to go. So let's grab ourselves a few of these moisture vaporizers. We can get 3 in total. Is that because of max funding? It might be because... Yep, that's all of our funding. Then let's not spend it on those. Let's instead get some polymer. I guess just polymer. Okay, let's see here. How do we want to set this up? Because the first thing we need to set up is a dome, so we can actually start making progress. I still want to wait for that diamond dome. We're halfway through. Oopsies. We're halfway through research on the diamond dome. We might just wait for right now. Set up the rest of our infrastructure, but wait. Scanned. Shocker. Nothing. Just wait for a while and see if we can't get the diamond dome. Drone prototypes. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. A cutting-edge tech company specializing in military and medical automation are pushing to expand their resume with robotics as well. As a means to propel their ambitions into the new field, they've made a drone prototype similar to the ones we use here on Mars. And what better location to showcase the feasibility of their drones than the surface of another planet? If we accept their offer, they will provide us with a free batch of 8 drones delivered via supply pod. I mean, sure, why not? I would like some more drones. Please and thank you. Drones! I do love me some drones. So I think we're going to set down the first dome down here. That way we have access to the metal deposit. We don't want it too close to the research site, simply because we want to use that for something else. Unfortunately, we won't be close enough for the Visa.
Milestone achieved.
Or Vista. Hey, there we go. Just what we like to see. So... let's make a diamond. Holy shit, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god, it's enormous. This is way bigger than I expected. Oh, that's a problem. 150 polymer. I'm just now noticing that, so we won't be able to do that. That is far too much polymer. So we're going to have to start off with a basic dome. We do want it a ways down, that way we're not taking up our little storage area right here. So I'm thinking probably right about here is probably good. That's our entry point. So let's drag some power over. Just get rid of that. Of course you would. There we go. And then we also need some water. Now, I don't think this thing is going to be fully set up right away, but that's okay. Simply because I don't think we're going to have enough water production to keep this up and running, but again, that's okay. We already have the rocket en route. Everything will be fine. It'll be Gucci.
Research complete.
Sweet. Ooh, low-G high-rise. Those things are real nice. Nice and compact. Yeah, let's start researching that first. Look at the wasps. Flying around, delivering shit. We love to see it. I actually have 3 that don't have access to a command network. Luckily, we have a free available thingy. Division by 0 error. A drone has critically malfunctioned. Well, that's not what you want to hear. But look at the bright side, we'll get a little steel. Yay, we got a drone. Actually, surprisingly enough, I think we have enough resources for this. We do not have enough power production. How much polymer? We don't have any polymer right now. That's unfortunate. We can do wind turbines, though. No, wait, what? Since when do the solar panels not require polymer? I swear the solar panels required polymer at one point. I think I'm tripping. I'm going crazy. Well, if they only require metal, Lord knows we have enough of that.
Sector scanned.
And then we just need a power cable right there. Yay! Power. More than enough power. Oh, divided by 0 again. We got an anomaly. You, scout. Our drones have begun malfunctioning all around at the pace far from normal. We suspect that bad software from the company's drones has propagated to all our drone controllers. The company has dropped their usual smug attitude and are apologizing profusely. They assure us they are fast at work to remedy this. Well, you better fucking fix it, you dicks. Okay. That aside, drop our ship down right there. That'll give us our blueprints as well as our polymer. Which I think I might use that polymer to gain access to another battery. For right this second, we're going to hold on to it. We're not going to use anything for it right now. But maybe, just maybe, we'll use it for another battery. Because we have to make sure. Oh my god. The amount that we generate in the day. Holy shit. Concrete extractor is no longer working. That's perfectly fine. You can launch into orbit. We don't have any rare metals, so we can't.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
We got low-G engineering and soil adaptation. Soil adaptation, I believe, is for terraforming. At least I thought it was. Low-G engineering allows for new domes. Soil adaptation, there it is. Oh, that's right. We can make the farms. We are gonna have to focus on that very, very soon, simply because we, are kind of making those. We'll just go with the standard bubble. God, fucking things. So help me God, we lose all of our drones. I'm gonna be pissed. No, it's just a rock. That reminds me. You, come here. Unload resources right there. The drones will take care of everything else, and then we can send you back out and gather more resources. Assuming there's any more. Oh yeah, there's some over here. We do have the rare metal mine over there, but that's quite far away. Not ideal. There's also one over here, again, quite far away. You can return back to base. You, come here. Harvest. We are starting to get close to the point where we can get colonists, and that's where things kind of get sketchy at times. But we're making progress. Right now, we're largely just waiting on our research as well as the ship getting back. Yeah, at that point, it's just worth doing the atomics. It's not that much more polymer. Oh, my poor polymer. I'm not used to having such low budget. Hold on. What is... No, this isn't what I need. Vision sponsors Japan. I swear I always had more money from Japan. Starting with Japan. Maybe I'm just going delusional. Six. Waiting on the research. This research is going to take a while. Actually, it's almost done. Because I want to use the high rises over... I guess the normal houses are decent as well. The living complexes. Let's see. What was it? I need to remember... What does each one provide? I forget. There's a very balanced way that you can do this. Dome services. You need the small bar. You need the medical post. You need the security station. You need the grocer. Nursery and playground, obviously. Those are important.
Complete.
We probably should put in a school. And then production, we want our polymer factory, and we want that semi-close to the entrance. That way they don't have to walk so far. So we'll put that there. Then we'll bring the pipe out. That's not a pipe. The pipe out to there. $33. School is up, and I guess we can do the open air gym as well. Patch is ready for download from the company's servers, carrying with it the promise of fixing the mess they brought upon us with the previous version of the drone software. Let's hope they got it right this time. They are offering 8 more drones compensation for our troubles. RC Commander is nice, but it's not really ideal, so I'd prefer just the drones themselves. Drones! How are you still... There. Okay, so we got 33 out of 36. 33 places to work with 36 housing. Is there anything else that's really needed right now? I don't think there is. We don't have any access to any good spires. Oh, decoration. Because they're going to want an area that they can relax and all that stuff. Put that there, and then we'll also put a fountain. It doesn't provide more places for them to work, but that's fine.
Sector scanned.
Is it actually completed? No, it's not. We're out of polymer. Actually, cancel that. Research. Farm. What is that? Megadome and the Megatrigon Dome. Don't really care about that. This is... No, not this. I want this one. Because I think the farms are better than the hydroponics farms. I think the standard ones are better. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they're better. These provide the same, but you can only have X amount in there. So we actually still want both. And we definitely want the school. Let's see. Which ones are they? Yeah. Survivor, ideally, we're not going to actually need because the domes should never be running out of resources. So, with that in mind, just in case, because there are meteor storms and stuff that could happen to us because I didn't disable them, let's set up backups. So we got those there, and we got these two here. They don't provide a lot, but they should provide enough where if the system goes offline, they shouldn't die immediately.
Sector scanned.
You. Harvest. Okay, we're gonna wait on the farm, and then we should be ready to go. We should be ready to go at that point, because then we can slap down the farm in there. We'll actually have to compare the stats. If the hydroponics are better than the farm, we'll run hydroponics. Because I think there's some debuff with the farm. I forget exactly what it is. Yes, I know. I don't remember if it's specifically less comfort or something like that, but I swear that there was a debuff for having farms. So we're going to have to figure out what that is. But of course, before we can even get to that, we got to get this research done, which unfortunately is going abysmally slow, which I don't think we can outsource anymore. Yeah, we don't have enough for outsourcing. And unfortunately, we won't be able to afford anything like that for quite a while. Alright. What is absolute necessity? We need... We're gonna need biologists for the farm. Probably 1 medic and maybe 2 or 3 officers. Probably the most that we're going to need, because I don't... Actually, this might require engineers. Yeah, best worker engineer. We don't have the high school or the university or whatever the fuck it's called just yet. The Hawkins Institute, I think it is. No, not the Hawking Institute. I forget exactly what one it is, but it's the upgrade to the school. Oh, they changed the recon center. Didn't the recon center used to just generate research points? Now it actually detects asteroids. Useful, but not really necessary right this second. Okay, for now we're just going to have to settle with the hydroponics, because that farm is going to take far too long. Gotta love how they have to drive into the dome, but then they can just fly the fuck. Polymer.
Resources are low.
Can't I set this as a priority? Yeah, there we go. Change priority high. Alright, let's call in the passengers. Pretty sure I don't actually need geologists. A saint is definitely useful. I would rather... Oh, they're called botanists, not biologists. Oh, I forgot to set it so that there are a lot of options. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, this is gonna have to be enough. Wait, scientists? No, I don't want scientists. I don't need scientists yet. Not yet. Soon, but not yet. Alright, here we go. Our infrastructure should be strong enough to keep them alive. That does mean, though, that we need to set up more of our water. We need to set up the vaporizers. Right, you need power. There we go. Plenty of water production. Plenty of water production. The one Moxie should be enough for now, but just in case, let's run the second one. Better safe than sorry. Where's the Moxie? There it is. Second Moxie up and running. We have plenty of power. We have plenty of power storage. We shouldn't be running out of power anytime soon. But the main thing is just getting that polymer up and running as quickly as possible. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make money, because like I said, the closest rare metal is way the fuck over here. They're not going to be able to mine there. Ah, shit, that requires polymer. I forgot how important polymer is. It'd be really nice if there was some polymer on the map somewhere. Polymer. 2. great. I mean, it's better than none, but not by much. It doesn't help that there's all these little rocks and shit all over the place. You, pick up the polymer. Can't see anything now. Damn you, nighttime. Oh, Colin's here.
Milestone achieved.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
New colonists have arrived.
And now we gotta wait. Oh! Forgot to give it power. Power. Yoink. What the fuck, game? No, go to your actual fucking jobs, dumbasses. Yes, polymer is important, but I don't need you just everybody in there. Damn it. Launch. There.
Sector scan.
We're now making polymer. At least we should be. Pause the game before it gets to be fully nighttime and see if we can find some more polymer somewhere. Polymer is such a pain in the ass. Especially early on. I gotta say, that looks gnarly. No polymer anywhere.
Meteor shower incoming.
Hopefully it doesn't hit something important. Why is there only metal on the map? I can't afford to buy polymer. Hey! Hydroponics is up. You get the fuck out of there.
Resources are low.
Yes, I know. No, you dumbass. Go to your actual fucking work site. Where the fuck did you go? I know you're here somewhere. Hey! Here we go. Oh, fuck you. I forgot that you can only have one shift. Alright, we're producing food. Slowly. But we're producing food. Main thing is I just need more people. Having to rely solely on 12 is not an ideal situation. But we should be able to survive long enough to where I can get more colonists. If we can survive to the end of the Founders stage without losing any colonists, then it should add more people to the queue, which means that theoretically we should be able to get more botanists, which is what we really need right this second. Botanists and engineers, as well as the other positions that need filling.
Milestone achieved.
Yay, we made food. We survive another day. Jesus Christ, this is kind of annoying. Also, can I just question, hey, we finally found some fucking water. Where is it? It's way the fuck out here. Why? What the fuck? Whatever. Ooh, that
Resources are low.
is a lot of power consumption. We should easily be able to keep up with it. But that is a lot of power consumption. Green energy. Green energy is the future. Please tell me these don't require polymer. They require machine parts. That's kind of annoying. You motherfucker, now where'd you go? Goddamn fucking botanist. Oh, you're in the other one. Okay, never mind, never mind. Sorry I blew up. You, come here. Unload. We can just survive. Ironically enough, the name of the game will be perfectly fine. We'll be Gucci. We can get more colonists. Our situation will be infinitely better at that point. Right now, we just need more polymer, more food, and ideally more funding, but I doubt we're going to get the funding. You, gather.
Resources are low.
Yes, I know. Pushing our fucking system to the limit right now.
Resources are low.
If we can get funding, we can buy machine parts. I think that that's the most important thing to have to buy right now, is machine parts. Luckily, the wind turbines are working. Machine parts, as well as the two facilities that allow us to create machine parts and the electronics. We have a whole bunch of electronics right now. But we are out of machine parts. And unfortunately, important things are about to stop working. Specifically, the polymer factory, which that would be really bad. Can I seriously not afford anything? Damn it. It's 90, we only have 60. Why can't I sell shit other than the damn rare metal? Not that. Same milestones give me funding. Produce 2,000 advanced resources. That's not gonna fucking help. Huh. Yeah, not helpful, game. If that polymer factory stops running, we're gonna be having some issues. I mean, at that point, we should still be able to function safely and fine. Because I don't think there's a lot of things that require polymer as its upkeep. Thankfully, both of the hydroponics just require metal. So it's not the end of the world. That's concrete. That's concrete, concrete. The majority of these buildings, I think, are going to be upkeep on concrete. Interestingly enough, that's electronics for upkeep. So it won't be the end of the world, but
Milestone achieved.
For the first time, a human has been born on Mars. It's truly a unique miracle.
the colonists have always felt like a family. But what makes a family stronger and more united is the promise of new life and a better future. We have truly been blessed with a rewarding responsibility to carry the torch of hope. Let this blossoming of life serve as a symbol for all humans. Mars is no longer a dead world. Yeah, additional colonists can be called from Earth. That is fantastic. Hopefully there's a few botanists. God damn it, Polymer's down. Why couldn't you give me funding instead of colonists? I need funding. Shit. Fuck. Only gonna get worse. What does this even do? The Geoscape Dome. Yeah, sure. I can totally do that right now. More colonists graduate faster in universities and sanatoriums and have higher chance to gain perks from school. Useful. That's probably fairly important. Why is all the really expensive shit right at the beginning? Ooh, that would also be really fucking good. But I'm gonna guess that probably requires polymer, because I think most upgrades require polymer.
Resources are low.
So that is a problem. Yes, I know polymer is low. Because I was a dumbass and made these fucking things. Do I get the machine parts back? I get half of one. That's not helpful at all. In fact, that's less than helpful. Is there anything... I don't want to scrap those. That doesn't even give me what I need anyway. What about you? Really? You give me polymer? That's just metal. You should be polymer, yeah. I don't know if there's anything...
The first colonists are all gamblers coming to Mars. It's the ultimate roll of the dice.
Cool. You realize there isn't a casino, right? What do you mean you became a gambler? That doesn't make sense. There's nowhere for you to gamble. I think they're on crack. Yeah, I need funding. I don't know how to get funding, though, right this second. There's not really any viable solutions. I swear this isn't vanilla. This can't be vanilla. But I'm pretty sure I turned off all of the mods, so it must be. Because the only true way that I can get money right now is through this thing, which extracts rare metals, which I can then send on rockets back to Earth to get money.
Sector scanned.
But as I've mentioned multiple times, we don't have any rare metal near us. The closest deposit is this one over here. Or this one up here. Not helpful at all. And the annoying thing about these things is that they require workers to operate. It's kind of making me wish I had put my base over here rather than over here. But I needed it to be next to the concrete, otherwise I wouldn't have access to, well, concrete. Oh, hey. Found out where the meteor storm is. Thank God it's nowhere near the base. Whew, that could have been really bad.
Resources are low.
Yes, I know. Shut the fuck up. What the? Well, luckily enough, they're not going to starve. They will survive. What's your upkeep? Your upkeep is metal.
Anomaly found.
What's your upkeep? Your upkeep is okay. Perfect. Whew. Could have been really fucking bad. Let's not do that. Okay. Everything will function perfectly fine. Nothing else is gonna break down. Nothing that is vital, at least, will break down. You require machine parts, don't you? That's where all of our fucking machine parts have been going. Maintenance into this fucking thing. And Lord knows we have plenty of metal. We have plenty of concrete, so it doesn't really matter that this thing is offline. You, come here. I need more metal. Metal and concrete will keep me alive. Who would have thought? There's a deposit over there. Load it. Oh, that's right. There's a bunch of metal. Is there any polymer? Because I know that when meteors hit, they can leave behind polymer. It looks like it was only metal. Damn it. There's some polymer right there. One fucking polymer. This game fucking hates me. I mean, I suppose the polymer isn't, like, necessary right now. But it would be helpful to have. Oopsies. Alright, this facility doesn't even work right now. Go find something else to do. Find a different job. There. You're by no means efficient, but it's better than doing nothing. 2 planetary anomalies. Planetary anomalies! I forgot about these fucking things. Research project. No. Study is not going to help us. Project Dawn. Damn it. Study. Outcome is that. We don't have enough electronics, though. That would have been so good. We could have gotten so much, but we don't have enough electronics. We need 30. We have 25. Shit. Man, I don't have either of them. I'm really trying to rack my brain and trying to remember
Sector
various
scan.
different ways that I can get resource or get funding. Don't need you. I definitely don't need you. Yes, I do. Where'd the tourist go? You come here. Because if the tourist goes back on time, I think he gives me funding. It's a gamble because it's going to take a while. I don't need fucking geologists. I don't have anything to use geologists inside of. That sounds weird. Botanists. Do we have any more botanists? Shit, we don't. Okay. The medic. And honestly, we need engineers would be nice, but we can't because shit. Can our current food production keep up? Probably if the non-specialized go into the hydroponics. Just still 2 more scientists. Am I blind? Fuck off. What do you mean there's 1 more scientist? There's not 1 more scientist. You miss high. I gotta. Yeah, okay. It should be fine. As long as they go into. You shut down. Because you don't even function to begin with. If the non-specialized go into the hydroponics, we should be fine. Then we have officers that can go into the security. We have another medic which can go in there. I really can't. I can't remember any other way to get funding right this second. I don't remember all of the milestones either. I think there's 1 or 2 that give funding, but I can't remember what they are, let alone how difficult they are. What was the one? Right, advanced resources. That's not gonna happen. Because we're out of machine parts. I really did shoot myself in the foot. Harvest. You scan the anomaly. Going up. Up the big ass ramp. I have to say, this seed has not been kind. Do you mean terraforming stuff unlocked? No, I don't. I can't even work on that right. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter because I don't have seeds anyway. Which seeds I would have to buy. Oh, that's right. There's a funding research. I don't think we have it though. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have it. Damn it. The funding research would have been really handy right now. Yeah, we don't. Damn.
Research complete.
It's not helpful, game.
New colonists have arrived.
Wait. Luckily we have plenty of extra fuel. But of course the fuel refinery also requires machine
Sector
parts.
scanned.
Metal. Ugh. We're gonna keep the rocket here solely for the tourist. Eventually the tourist is gonna want to go home. So we can just send him back. And there go the drones. It's one of my favorite things, is just watching the drones freak out because everything needs to be done at once. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the research site. Metal! Go forth, little drones. How I love you. I care so deeply for you all. You are my love. You are my life. I love me my drones. Especially the wasp drones. I love how they just scurry around and fly. We're staying alive. Nice. The engineer of all people is in here. Wait, seriously? No specialization gets a wrong workplace penalty as well? I mean, I know they're not specialized, but food fight. Two of the largest fast food chains have filed simultaneous requests to serve the colonists. Would you like a diet soda with your triple burger for free? Your only obligation is to make the colonists eat and supposedly enjoy the branded meals. Walk Ronalds and Burglar King. Jesus Christ. We want comfort from that. Comfort is super important in this game. For a second there, when it said food fight, I was like, oh god, we just wasted a bunch of food, didn't we? That's not what I need right now. But thank god we're fine. We don't need it yet, but let's just throw this down as well. Just so that I know we'll have enough storage. Yeah, I don't think we've discovered any new ones. Goodbye. Outcome is unknown, so it is possible that it could give us funding. If not, it'll give us research, which again could possibly give us the funding research. So, you know, it's a possibility. It's not a good possibility, but it is a possibility. Oh, you bitch. At least the rest of our power production is based off of... You're not, of course. Yeah, fuck you things. The derelict. We've discovered the remains of a crashed rocket at the expedition location. The rocket is smashed with its nose in the ground, leaving a miles-long trail behind before the red sand and rock quenched the immense force of its inertia. The hull is damaged and twisted beyond recognition, rendering all attempts to identify the vehicle useless. No information could be found about the crash on any international flight records either. We can order the hull to be investigated, but the only way to proceed is to cut through it with blowtorches, which could be dangerous in case there are any dangerous substances or remaining fuel on board. Fuck it. And they found a fuel pocket. You better give me that fucking rocket back. I don't think it... You really land the fucking rocket next to it. Shit, I can't get another rocket. Okay, I'm gonna try and save scum. See what the last autosave was. Because I really cannot afford losing that rocket right now. Alright, this is just before the colonists had landed. That's fine. Get rid of you things again. And of course it wasn't enough to fix anything. Because they need two. Oh, sure, you repaired this fucking thing. Thank you.
Research complete. New colonists have arrived.
Not ideal. Anything for love. I don't get the morale boost, but that's fine. I really can't spend money right now. I want to, but I can't.
Sector scanned.
Unfortunately, we did lose our comfort boost, but I suppose that's fair punishment for, safe scumming. Goodbye! Not exactly the most ideal situation. This is definitely not the smoothest run I've ever had. This is a pretty bad run. I'm barely capable of hanging on simply because it's not any of the necessary buildings that require the two resources we can't make.
Resources are low.
I know. Let's not risk that a second time. So it is guaranteed to be the same event. Kind of annoying. As I just essentially wasted a whole bunch of fuel. but oh well, we have plenty of fuel. Seems like the best bet we're gonna have right now is just waiting for the tourist. Which is really all we can do. I don't think there's much that I can improve in terms of our infrastructure other than continuing redundant systems. Just in case.
Sector scanned.
Not helpful, game. Yeah, there's not really anything I can do right now. You.
Resources are low.
Thank you, game. What would I do without you informing me that fucking resources are low? Ah, shit, you're out of fucking polymer again.
Research complete.
That's problematic because that's our power production. Or our power storage.
Meteor incoming.
I'm going where? Metal. Hello. Gather up that polymer. Actually, gather that one first. And then you can gather the other one. I didn't even notice that little deposit there. Handy to see that. Get in some polymer. Not a lot, but it's
Sector
better than
scanned.
none.
Research complete.
Wrong button. More fucking metal. Like, at this point, I feel like we have enough metal. Interesting that you're going that far to automatically collect metal. The only thing I can hope for is that one of these sectors has polymer in it. The polymer should right now be solely used for repairing things that require polymer, like our batteries. Unfortunately, we need machine parts to truly start moving forward, as well as, again, the fucking the funding. Unfortunately, I didn't get funding from the founders thing, which kind of sucks. And I don't think tourists actually give that much funding either. But look on the bright side, we have 6 polymer, which will keep us going at least for a small amount of time. 1 is automatically going to the final hydroponics. The 2 are going over here. Collect metal. Collect polymer. Pause time, that way I can still see what I'm doing. Collect metal. They should be repairing it now. Final hydroponics is up and running. Okay, never mind. This is actually not as good as I was hoping it would be.
Resources are low.
Let's swap everything over to kelp. It's the same amount of days and slightly more food per. That being said, 0.6 water compared to 0.6. Okay, so it's the same regardless. Analyze. Ah, you dirty bitch. I look like polymer for a second. I got excited. And now I'm just sad. More metal. More metal. Water that we can't access. I'm starting to think the game hates me. And I don't know what I did to deserve this hatred from the game. I'm gonna be honest. What's the upkeep for the normal ones? Of course, it's still polymer. I mean, it's 1 polymer versus 2, but not really ideal. Let's see if we can't just burn our way through there. See if we can find that fucking funding. I'm pretty sure it's in the social tab. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's in social. And we need that funding really bad. Great, more fucking research. I mean, definitely useful, but not the most important thing right this second. Come back to base. I mean, I could. No, never mind. I can't because I need the machine parts. I was gonna say I could just keep on making new polymer factories, but no, that's not gonna work. Fuck. That would be entertaining if I could do that. Oh my god, how many more fucking souls are you gonna stay here? Damn tourist. Mary, you douche. Harvest metal. We're gonna keep on doing it until there's no more metal. Because, as I've said before, having excess isn't really a bad thing. Okay, it has to be today or tomorrow that he's leaving. I swear to God, this fucking tourist. 3 Martian born. Oh, thank God it's concrete. For a second there, I just panicked. I was like, what is the maintenance for the dome? Holy shit, that made me panic.
Sector scanned. No active research. Research complete.
Not helpful. Analyze. More fucking metal and some concrete, interestingly. We really add more sensor towers. What does a sensor tower take? Electronics. Okay, never mind. I don't like the fact, but we might need to start a new save this early on already, because this is going so bad because the things that I needed near me aren't near me. And that's a bit of a problem. But we have a tourist who still doesn't want to leave.
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh boy, more research. If we can find that funding research, then we're good to go. Get on, dumbass. $13. Plus 1 applicant. Where the fucking God? 13 fucking bucks. That's not helpful. If only there were more tourists. It probably would have been a lot more helpful. I just realized somebody's unemployed. Why does it sound like this place is on fire? I'm not going crazy, right? It sounds like there's fire in the background. Something's on fire. You know, it'd be really cool if I could find machine parts out in the world.
Sector scanned. No active research.
Project Morpheus, that's a wonder. Not helpful, game. Like, really not helpful. The opposite of helpful, in fact. Unhelpful. Because I cannot afford to make the Morpheus project, nor do I have any desire to make the Morpheus project right now. Will you pick the red pill or the blue pill? You know, I'm starting to realize that if I had just kept everyone on making polymer right away, I could have made a bunch of polymer and we might have been in a better situation. I mean, we'd still would have run out of machine parts, but are there any tourists? One tourist. Is it really worth it? I don't think it's worth it. I still can't afford that. Fuck. God damn. Those are expensive. Can't afford these either. Damn it. How much is it? 150. Damn it. That's not worth it. The machine parts is an absolute necessity. We'd probably get rid of one of our hydroponics for that. Machine parts and electronics. I mean, I would assume that one hydroponics would probably be enough, especially if we get the automated upgrade. For now, all we can do is wait and hope that we can get the research that we need. Meteor storm would also be really useful. Oh, hey. Hello. Polymer? No, nothing. Dick. You could have at least given me a chunk of polymer. That would have been nice. But no. The game is never a cure for cancer. In pursuit of technologies that allow us to exist on Mars, our advanced science practices have earned us an invitation to take part in a currently ongoing prestigious and noble science project dedicated to finding the cure for cancer. Although there is little reason to believe there will be any dramatic benefit for the colony, the cure for cancer is a holy grail for the human civilization as a whole. There is not a person on any world that is neutral to this cause. Then when you say we have any research. We have new research. 5,000! Holy fuck! I guess the cure for cancer is going to be a while. I'm trying to think. I think that there are two researches that give us funding. I know for a fact one of them is 2,000 million, which is fucking bizarre to say out loud. Basically a 2 with 3 zeros behind it, with an M, which would technically be at that point 2 billion, not 2,000 million, because that's not a fucking number. But, you know, I don't know why games do that. It's like, it's literally 3 digits. That's how numbers work. It's 3 digits for each of the big numbers, like million, billion, trillion.
Sector scan.
You can't have 1,000 million. That's not a thing. That's a billion. It kind of makes my eye twitch every single time I see it, because it's like, really? Really? Ah, you dirty bitch. More fucking metal. Probably shouldn't mutter that, especially if it's being uploaded to YouTube. But I'm kind of annoyed. Doink could just tap the mic. Whoops. Yo, actually, in saying that, I'm pretty sure we're actually over our time. Oh. I didn't even realize we've been going for an hour and a half. Oh, damn. Okay, this is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are looking forward to Friday's episode, where hopefully things will go better. We can get some funding. We can hopefully get the 2 factories that we need, the machine parts and the electronics factories. At which point we'd be Gucci, as well as maybe a few of the machine parts that we need. As well as our Saturday and Sunday live streams at noon Central Standard Time, where we're doing RimWorld, as well as Sunday Night Live, which is probably going to be, once again, our Modded Survival Season 2, coming right back here Tuesday with, not Modded Survival, Tuesday with Shattered Legacies Deep Dive, and right back here on Wednesday with more Surviving Mars. So, until then, guys, see ya.